Hi guys, and welcome again to MKN Mothers and Kids Network. In this video I'm gonna be just showing you a recipe for a baby food. I would recommend this from 6 months old or maybe 5 months, 5 plus, depending on how fast your baby's growing and how ready they are, but usually from 6 months this should be fine. And I'm gonna be showing you how to make a wedu. I'm sorry, I don't actually know the English word for ewedu. If you know it, please put it down below in the comments. It'll be nice to know what it's called. But yeah, I'm gonna be making ewedu. I'll try and put a picture up of what the leaves actually looks like. But yeah, I think some African stores you can get the frozen ones as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna be making ewedu for babies, how to make it. So yeah, join me and let's have some fun. So the first thing you need to do is you need to wash your hands, obviously, if you're preparing food. But and this is for this is baby food, so it's extra, you need to be extra careful. Then the next thing that you need to do is you need to wash and clean your vegetables and blend it. Because it's for a child, I totally blended this. It's like really blended, and I'm making only small quantity because he doesn't eat that much anyway. So I'd recommend it real, absolutely just blend it until it's smooth basically. So that's what it looks like, and it's gonna come out drawy as well. So this is it, and then you need fish, or you can use chicken, you can use anything you want, but I'm using fish. This is actually Titus. I'm using Titus, and then some seasoning, as you can see there. So I blended that because I just didn't want to, that's quite obvious. To blend it, it's just the leaves, wash them and put some water in it and blend it until extremely smooth. So this is what you come out with. You can see that it's the consistency. It shouldn't be too thick. And then you add your fish. I'm not sure if I want to add all of this fish. With the fish, you cook it. You cook here, and then you debone it. You make sure there's no bone. Use your hands as I'm doing, because just to make sure, because sometimes there's some bones that are just hiding. And whenever I'm giving my baby fish, I actually like to use my hands for the fish, just in case there's any bone that I've missed out. So that's another tip for you to do. It's very important. The reason why I'm putting fish is so that you can get a balanced diet, and from this you can get the you can get the protein from fish. So this is just, and then I mix that in, as you can see. This is the second time I'm giving it away. The first time I actually blended it, and that was just because I wanted him to get used to the ewedu itself. Remember, I said something about not trying too many things at once. Number one, because if in case they react, you can tell what they reacted from, and it's good for them to identify it. So the first time I blended a little bit of Titus with it, and this is the second time. So this time around I'm actually putting the fish in there. And also, apart from getting used to the taste, also it's very important to get babies to try different texture of food, so that they can get used to it. It's very important if you start that from when they're young, they can get used to it. It's for a baby, so don't put too much. But obviously, I remember a funny story. I was speaking to my friend who was winning her babies, and she was having issues with the baby wasn't accepting the food. I think it was okra, and I told her to tell me how she was cooking it. And from when she explained to me, we discovered that she wasn't actually putting. I actually put half in here, maybe half and a quarter. We actually discovered that she wasn't putting any sauce in it at all, because it was for a baby. I said to her, they're human beings as well, they're just babies, so don't put too much. But if there's no, basically, if something tastes horrible to you, it tastes horrible for a child. If it doesn't taste nice to you, so if there's no flavor at all, the baby will not like it. So I told her that she needed to put salt and Maggi, just the way she would cook her food, but obviously a little is fine. I'm not gonna put salt because I feel it's got enough salt in it. So yes, so yeah, that's it. So you put the Maggi, you can put your salt, but I've tasted it, and I think it's fine without the salt. So it's up to you. Just play with it and see what you can find. Then the extra thing that I decided to add, I've never added this for him, but he I know I've tried it with, sometimes when I'm eating, I've put some of our fruit in his mouth, so I know that he knows what pepper is. So I would say I would not recommend this step, but I'm gonna be doing it just because I know that he has tasted pepper before. So like I said, if you're introducing your baby for the first time, I would not add pepper, just because you want them to understand what they're eating. So it's hard already before the second time. So I'm adding a little bit, as you can see, literally like a pinch, just to give you that extra little kick. And just so that he's African, he needs to get used to the pepper. So that's what it looks like, and I'm sure he's gonna be loving it. Yeah, it's not too pepper, but it has that extraness to it. And that's it. And I think it's a little bit thick, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to it as well, just so that you don't want it to be too thick for a baby. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it to cook for a while. Usually you don't cover or this sort of soup anyway. So, and that's how to make ewedu soup, well, ewedu for your baby to try something to get them to start eating. It's important that they try different kind of food, and then try and make it balanced as well. And it's gonna be having this with semo. I'm not gonna show you guys how to make it. It's pretty much how you make flour, pounded yam, and all those kind of stuff. But I got this from Asda. Yeah, I got it from Asda in the World Food House. So yeah, so you can try semo, and there's different recipes for semo. So I will be also showing some of the ways that the baby can have semo. But anyway, so I'm not gonna show you. But if you want me to show you how to make semo for your baby, let me know and I will do it. But it's pretty much the same as you would make it. The only difference is just don't make it too hard, make it a little bit soft, and that's it. So we're having this, and don't forget, babies don't eat that much, so I'll probably put this in small containers so that you can have it over different times, and then I'll be making only a little bit for him as well. And with babies, don't give up. Just the first time they have it, they might not have a lot, they might only have one, but it doesn't mean they don't like it. It's something different. No one likes a change. No one likes change. When you have something different, it takes a while for your brain to process it. So you might give them and you might only have one, just literally a tiny bit. Just don't stop, give them something else, and don't forget variety. So that's it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see me, it looks really nice. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it. Until next time. Bye.